there is a vanity metric associated with it. If you have a huge number attached to your channel name, then you have more weight. But that's not always helpful. There are channels with 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 subscribers, and they get like 2 comments every video or 0 comments. And there are channels with 100 or 200 subscribers which get a lot of interaction. So I'm not interested so much in increasing the number of followers as I'm interested in increasing the kind of I'm improving the kind of community I have associated with the channel. Like for example, right now I'm looking at the chat of this live stream. I'm looking at people who come here every day, I mean every couple of days to join the live stream. It may not be a huge number. There are 17 people watching right now, but I value this. This is important. There is a writer called Kevin Kelly who wrote an essay called 1000 True Fans, and it was about the idea that artists and creators and any kind of content creator in modern times, internet times, they don't need to become a superstar in the way that someone would have been a superstar in the time before the internet. Like you are, if you are a singer, you better be selling millions of music records, otherwise you're gone. So what has happened in recent times because of the creator economy is that a creative middle class, so called, has emerged. And these are people who are creative artists, but they don't have to become stars in order to sustain themselves through money made by their work. So the numbers thing is old school. Sure, there are going to be some celebrities and I wish them well, but I'm okay even if I don't get 1,000, 1 million subscribers or 8,000 followers. The idea is to have 1,000 people at least, or 500, depending on your priorities, who are regulars, who watch your stuff all the time, who are interested in buying the ebooks you put out, the podcast you put out, the stories, the music, the art you put out. That's the idea. Build a stronger community, not necessarily a bigger one. There is a book by Seth Godin called Small is the New Big. And he wrote it a number of years ago, but he's a marketing expert. And he predicted that this age that we are going through in terms of the internet technology is going to give rise to companies which are smaller and therefore bigger. Because if you have encountered a gigantic internet corporation, perhaps your internet service provider, you know how difficult it is to engage with them. You have to go through 5 levels of customer service. But if you are engaging with one person who's running a website that you're really fond of, not only are you going to get direct contact with them, better service, but they're also going to be happy to do it because they are building a community. They're directly talking to someone who values their work enough to pay for it.